All right, we can be tearing up this 12 tribe chart. Um, okay, now these camps they tell you Puerto Ricans, Cubans, Dominicans, Guatemalans, Panamans, how you say their name, uh Native American Indians, Seminole Indian, Colombians, Mexicans, and Argentinians. They tell you all these people is Israelites, right? But they are not. Okay? They are they are not Israelites. Um Now right here I pulled up uh the Mexicans haplogroup Y-DNA. Okay, their forefathers, their fathers. As you can see, mostly uh European, what they call Native American, but that is Asian. Okay, you had two groups of people here. We're gonna talk about this later. Before Christopher Columbus, we're gonna get into that in a second. So these people have European Y-DNA. Okay, Spanish, when the Spanish came and they started raping the women. Okay, these are the offspring of that. This is a result of Spanish men coming and raping the women here. Okay, in the Americas. Baruch 4 and 3. Give not thine honor to another. Okay, nor the things that are profitable unto thee to a strange nation. Okay, this is a great error among Israel. Okay, we are not supposed to be giving our honor unto other people. Right? Mexicans, not us. They are another group of people. Okay, they're either Asian descent, or of European descent. Okay, only very few have Niger-Kongo Y-DNA. Very few. Now the Afro Puerto Ricans or Afro Mexicans, Afro Colombians, Afro the Afro Dominicans, uh Afro uh all that, Afro Argentinians. You get the point. All those people, they are Israelites, the Afro descendants. Okay. Okay. Now the Seminole says they mostly have native, what they call Native American Y chromosome, which is Asian. Okay, we're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into this Asian thing in a second. Right? They have no African haplotypes. This is what you need to look for. These African haplotypes. Right? The Negro. Okay. Now, like I said, there was two groups in the Americas before Christopher Columbus came. All right. John, this is one of many proofs. Okay, you can research on your own time that Negroes used to inhabit the Americas before Christopher Columbus. That is true. Okay, John Baptiste Leonard Duran. Okay, this is what he says. He says, "I shall add another reflection of public utility. The blacks are a kind of men destined by nature to inhabit Africa and America. She has created them for burning regions. Let us therefore take care not to oppose her views, overthrow the barriers which she has established. Let us preserve their races in their natural purity, not permit the Negroes to inhabit Europe. This mixture of black and white is dangerous to our population, and in time it may change, corrupt, and even destroy it." All right. Basically, what he just said was Africa and America was inhabited by Negroes. Okay. So it was known to him, maybe to others, that the Negroes inhabited the Americas, okay, and Africa. So now if you look at this little slave poster right here, they say Negroes. You see the little feathers and all that, right? But then they talk about smallpox. It says full one half of the above Negroes have had the smallpox in their own country. Now, what they mean by that, in their own country. So, some is more proof, but there's a lot of proof for that. We might get into that later on in this channel, but we're going to move on. Okay. This is from an old map. This is from a map as well. They depicted black people as Indians. Okay. Like I said, it was two groups here. You had the Asian, the Mongoloid, and you had the Negro. All right. Now, this is the real 12 tribe chart. Okay. This is the real one. Authentic. Okay. You can prove. I mean, with this, you can prove your identity. All right. Zephaniah 3 and 10. From beyond the rivers of Ethiopia, my suppliants, even the daughter of my dispersed, shall bring mine offering. Okay. So beyond the rivers of Ethiopia. What do you say? You can say this Ethiopia was supposed to be Cush. If it was supposed to be Cush, then it was supposed to be Nubia. Okay. If you say it's Ethiopia, it could be right here. All right. But there's even an old map showing Congo as Ethiopia. All right. However you want to put it, his people is in Africa. Okay. A large portion, because he wouldn't even, Zephaniah wouldn't even mention it if it wasn't a large portion in Africa. There was a large portion of Israelites in Africa. Okay. Very large. And you look over here, it's a people. They got a link together. Okay. A connection. They all got a link together. Right. They all talk about coming from the east, past Egypt most of the time. All right. Niger-Kongo. Okay. Now, an example would be Yoruba. Okay. The Yoruba, they can look at Paleo Hebrew and they can add vowels to it and it will turn to Yoruba language. Now, that should not be possible if these folks didn't have any connection to being Israelites. All right. Shouldn't even be possible. Oladipo Yahweh Lolami. Okay. He's the one that I probably butchered his name. Sorry about that, brother. But he's the one that brought this information out. Okay. Abaori. Okay. That's how you say Hebrew in Yoruba. Okay. Oya Akobi. That's how you say Jacob in Yoruba. Okay. Just we'll get more into this later on. I might do another video on it. But not only the Yoruba, the Bantu languages. Not even just the Bantu language. You got the other languages of West Africa. The Akan language. There's many languages of the Niger-Kongo family that connects to Hebrew. Okay. The words, for some reason, connects to Hebrew. I'm talking the Yiddish and to the Paleo, the old Hebrew. The words connect to it. Okay. So, especially the Congo. A lot of people don't talk about it. The Congo language got a lot of Hebrew elements to it. All right. I might do a video on that as well. All right. So, for the Niger-Kongo people, E1B1A is the predominant Y DNA haplogroup. Okay. So, let's read Isaiah 18 and 1. Okay. Woe to the land shadowing with wings, which is beyond the rivers of Ethiopia, that sendeth ambassadors by the sea and in vessels of bulwarks upon the water, saying, Go ye swift messengers. Okay. Stop right here for a second. Land shadowing with wings. Okay. Once again, not just in Zephaniah 3:10, but in Isaiah 18, the same people is mentioned, the Niger-Kongo peoples. All right. Now, who did he bear on eagle wings? Okay. who he always say go mount up on eagle wings is the Israelites. Okay. Yasharel, Isolole. That's the people, okay, that he's talking about right here, okay? Now, he says, they sendeth ambassadors by the sea, even in vessels or bulrushes upon the waters, okay? So, on ships. These people had ships, okay? Then they sailed across the waters to who? To a nation scattered and peeled, to a people terrible from their beginning hitherto, a nation meted out and trodden down, whose land the rivers have spoiled. Okay? Now, Isaiah and Zephaniah was without a doubt in BC times. So this is before Christ. So y'all can date that before Christ. Whatever this happened before Christ. So we was already in Africa before Christ. And we was already across the globe before Christ. All right. So Niger-Congos, we could say this is what it's talking about. Niger-Congos in BC times sailed to other Israelites across the waters, which would most likely be America. Okay. Now, they probably wasn't just selling to America. They probably selling to Australia. Probably was selling to Melanesia. This is BC times now, okay? Before Christ. Now, what happened in AD, you might have had a few from West Africa, or it's probably hidden information about West Africans selling to the Americas, because they probably trying to hide their information. But I know it was a few that was listed. But I know we was traveling more than that to the Americas, okay? Because the scriptures right here telling you that we've been in the Americas before Christ. All right. That is just a few depictions of the people, okay? Afro-American descendant of the Niger-Congos. It's Congolese man. It's a Fijian, Melanesian, Aboriginal Australian, okay? Just on the field of people. The Israelites, okay? We're in the four corners of the earth. And we are Negro, okay? We are Negro people, black people. Now, let's talk about what I'm trying to say. Let's talk about the Y-DNA, okay, of Melanesians, okay, and the descendants of Melanesians, okay. Now you have these people called the Polynesians. They are uh they are mixed seed, okay, and they're mixed seed. So it's hard for me to explain what I'm trying to say. So let's go ahead and read this. We classify 94.1% of Polynesian Y chromosomes and 99.8% of Polynesian maternal DNAs as of either Melanesian, okay, Melanesian Y DNA of 65.8% and maternal DNA of 6%, okay, for Melanesian. For Asian, have Y DNA of 28.3% and maternal DNA of 93.8%, okay? So the foremothers of the Polynesians, the majority is of Asian descent. But as for their paternal line, 65.8% is Melanesian. So that means this is a people that's gonna look predominantly Asian, but they have forefathers that's of the Melanesian Negro heritage. Okay, so now whether you call these people Israelites or not, I'm gonna do a video probably after this on the mixing. We ain't supposed to be mixing, but there's a group of Negroes, whatever time period they started mixing with the Asian people, they produced these people. Okay, so not all Polynesians are Israelites, but a good portion is. Okay, so the Samoans, a lot of them got Melanesian ancestors on the paternal side, on their paternal lineage. Okay. Now, y'all tell me what y'all think in the comments down below. We're going to discuss this more in future videos. All right. Peace.